topic of reinforcement. And I'll explain in a minute what I mean by that. It's another way of saying doing what we know we should. And the best way to explain this is for me to introduce you to Susan. Susan represents every worker in your organization. You, the people above you, the people below you. And Susan has many inputs that come across her desk. And there are only 4 potential outcomes. She can do something she should do with those inputs, and that's a good decision. She can do something she shouldn't do, which is a bad decision. She can not do something she shouldn't do, and that's a good decision. And she can not do something she should, which is a bad decision. So if you kind of think about this in terms of batting averages, she never bats 1,000. She never has a perfect season, so to speak, in terms of her decisions, and you don't either. And the question is, how can you improve this batting average? And if you stop and think about this is such a profound example. There's 2 halves of her being successful. First half is she has to know what should means. And the second half is she has to do what she should. They are 2 very different kinds of problems. And if you think about what we've talked about earlier, knowing the strategy and having it be really clear and having a clear allocation of resources, who should do what and when, those help Susan know what should means. Now, assuming she knows what she should do, does she do the things she should do? And if she's like me, she doesn't, because there are a lot of things I like doing, and they're not the most important thing to do. And let me ask you, how many times do you come in knowing what you should do in the day, and you don't? Yeah, we're all in the same boat.